exactly what the world needs right now. Oof. What does the world need? It needs a little healing. It needs a little light. It needs to be elevated, uplifted, and that is what you are providing. You are exactly what the world needs right now. Your perspective, your vision, your way of saying things, your bravery and desire to say things. That is what we need. We need people giving us permission. We need people showing us that there is more possible than what we see or what has been. And you are showing that to us. Ah, thank you so much. I love that. Also, I mean, I am just like so adorable and so cute. And I feel like you give that same kind of vibe. You maybe have a quirky, ethereal style, or it's just like, it's classic. It's like, it's just very refreshing somehow. It's unique and like very, I love it. And other people love it too. And yeah, I think you're turning heads. I think your energy is just what we need. And like, you know, when you've like had a bunch of salty stuff and you start craving water, um, that is how it is. It's like we've been so starved for authenticity, for light, for healing, that you are just like, oh, people are just drawn to you. They don't even know why. It's like something in their body is just like, I need it. I need it. I need a taste. Woo. So don't be afraid to share it. I know it can be tempting to keep it to yourself, right? Because like people be misunderstanding the things that they need sometimes. They've been taught maybe to fear the things that are going to heal them and free them and empower them. And so here you come along with your healing energy, with your empowering words, with your energizing spirit. And I think people have been conditioned to be like, oh, no, I'm used to being desensitized and numbed, and it feels scary and unsafe to feel. It maybe feels scary and weird and cringe to heal, to be free, to relax. Oof, what does the world need? The world needs to rest a little bit, man. The world needs to be told there's no urgency. The world needs to know that, yeah, the urgency is an illusion. You know that. And you help people see, like, oh my gosh, I don't think I have to stress about this. That's one of the coolest thing about you. When you're around, people know everything's going to be okay. And that is what the world needs. The world needs to feel safe. The world needs to know that it's going to be okay, to believe that it's going to be okay. Even if they don't see how, you help them know that it will be. And people are going to pay you a lot of money for that, okay? You see how much people pay for the illusion of safety. You see all of the, hoops we all agree to go through just for, security theater to make it look like we're safe. But you're someone who's more than just the facade of safety. You are the real deal. You're the structure. You're the foundation. You're the source of it. So people can know when you're around, woof, it really is going to be okay. And that's what they need. Yeah, you're like this walking sanctuary, and your energy, people might not even know that you're around, but they can feel it. And they might not have ever felt true safety before, so they might be a little scared of it. So they might not respond in the way that you think they might, or they might not respond in the way that shows how much they are benefiting from what you're giving. But don't let that stop you. Yeah, your creativity, even your mistakes are what we need. Your so-called mistakes. It gives other people permission. It helps us know, like, the world is bigger than we thought. It's not just the things we've been told or the things that have been tried before, the things that have been, tested or proven or verified by particular sources. Yeah, you're exactly what the world needs right now. You're a breath of fresh air. You are a refreshing, pure drink of water. You are a restorative, peaceful nap. You are a clear, decisive vision. You are a fresh, unique perspective. Girl, and is that what the world needs? Okay. And you're just giving it to us for free out here. And I know it can be discouraging because these hoes don't even appreciate it. It's okay. Your job is to build it, and they will come. They're going to see sooner than you think. They're going to see, and they're going to be like, oh my gosh, thank God that person gave us what they gave us before we were validating them. We didn't even know that we needed that. But then you did it, and we were like, oh shit, that's possible now. Wow, that's possible for me now. Woo, how encouraging. Yeah, it's hard to be like the trailblazer and the visionary and the first one to do something. You have to believe in your vision and success before there is 3D proof. But now you are that proof for other people. People see you doing it and they're like, oh shit, it must be possible. Here I was thinking that, I had to stay in this job, or I had to stay in this relationship, or I had to stay in this area and this place. I had to think like this. But you show them that that's not true. You show them that anything's possible. Your unique perspective and just how you like that you can say things that other people are like, oh my God, I was thinking that, but like I could never. And you show them that not only could they should, and they must. And next time they will, because they saw you doing it. Powerful. Oh my God. Yeah, I feel like you're getting back into your creativity. You're maybe like used to, only being creative when you have like an assignment or a project, or someone is telling you like, be creative for this reason. And so now you're following what comes to you, and you're starting to see all of that as creation. Have you been like just putting on music and dancing around? If not, do that. Have you been just also like sitting without any music or without your phone, without like a message coming at you, and just like sitting in nature? I used to feel like a little self-conscious that, I'm in my retirement era, in my divine sabbatical era. And so I'd be outside on my porch, just like listening to the trees and the birds and the rabbits and stuff. And I was like a little self-conscious about it because I'm like, oh, is it weird? Everyone else is at work. And like, what if they're like looking at me weird because I'm not at work? But like, that is my purpose in part, is to just spark whatever sparks in other people. Maybe they see me and they realize like, oh, maybe I don't have to go to this 9 to 5 day in and day out until, I'm retired for 40 years. Well, you show them there's another way. And that is what the world needs. We need to know that there's not just like one or two paths. And like one path is obviously the preferable one, the successful one, while the other one just leads you to ruin. You're showing them that not only is there another way, there is a myriad of other ways that are more pleasing, and they actually get you to where they want to go. Most people are taught that there's only like so far that you can go. And you're showing them that like, that's an emergent property. How far we can go depends on how far we want to go, how creative we want to be, how determined we are to get there. Woo. Powerful. So yeah, you're just out here showing us how it's done, just by like kind of not giving an F about what other people think. And, between us Earth Angels, I know there are moments where you're like, oh, am I wrong? Because like other people think I should be focused on this or this. You're doing exactly the right thing. You're doing exactly what we need. Even you grappling with this, is this the right thing? Should I be doing something else? That's also what we need. And you're giving it to us for free. I appreciate it. Let me thank you. and hopefully encourage you to keep going. Keep giving it to us, okay? Keep giving it to yourself if that's easier. What do you want? What do you need? What do you feel like doing? Why aren't you doing it? What are all the excuses that are coming to you for why you can't do it, or why it's not the right time, or why someone will be mad so you can't? Because all that's made up. But I feel like you know that. And I feel like part of your purpose is in showing other people that, like, the only one holding them back from doing what they want to do is them. All the other rationalizations, the logic, those are excuses. You're teaching people how to, what is it? Walk by faith, not by sight. You're teaching them how to trust their intuition, not just what they can logic, what they can articulate. That's powerful. That's very brave. Oh, I love that for you. That's so brave, you guys. Ugh, and brilliant, and exactly what you're supposed to be doing. So I'm just here to gas you up, to encourage you, to affirm you, to reassure you you're doing it exactly right. And how you're doing it is exactly what the world needs. We've been waiting for it. We've been thirsting for it. I think it also works with sugar. When you've had a lot of sugary things, you start to like crave salt. Oof. And that's you. We've been so pumped full of like artificial sugar. It's like rotting our teeth and, you know, making us sluggish and doing weird stuff to our skin. And you are just purifying us. Oof. Yeah, you're just like, your energy is just purifying all of us somehow. I feel like you've been maybe taking spiritual baths, maybe saging more, maybe just like standing outside and grounding. You've been in water. Yeah, that's like helping all of the collective. So I hope like you can be encouraged to like keep doing it. You might be a little self-conscious about it because, you know, we're not taught to kind of take care of ourselves and to, yeah, we're not taught to, we're taught to like value all the wrong things and to treasure all the wrong things and to not really take care of the valuable things, of the things that we love. And I think you are showing us how to do that by taking care of yourself, by going your own way, doing what you want to do, regardless of what other people want you to do, expect you to do, you know, try to pressure you into doing. You're not doing it. And that's exactly what we need. We need people who are going to stand their ground. We need people who are going to do it different. We need people who are going to express themselves, who are going to be vulnerable, who are going to try and fail. I don't even want to say that, like, but just try and be like, okay, that's you know, more information. Now we know we'll get these results, and you're just trying different thing after different thing, and it's eventually, very soon, sooner than you think, it's going to be the best practices for all of us to follow. You're the blueprint. And that is what the world needs. The world needs a little vision, a little bit of direction, right? The powers that were, you know, want us to be caught up in the facade and in the mythology and out of our power. And you are showing us how powerful we are, how connected to the divine we are, how perfectly like aligned we are. We're right on track. We're right on the path. Everything that we've done, we've actually been picking up skills and insight and, you know, teammates, collaborators. We've been expanding our vision and our understanding of the map. And that's what we need. It's hard to be the first one, but think about a lot of things, you know, you're not the first one. So like we can be grateful to all of you who are doing it differently, showing us there's another way. Oh, thank God. Because we were stuck. We were feeling like, like very, you know, how are we going to get out of this? We're trapped. And you're just showing us that like, whew, the doors, the closed doors are an illusion. Yeah, you're exactly what the world needs right now. I appreciate that so much. Yeah, so I know you're feeling a little bit anxious and you're maybe being a little bit perfectionist. You're like maybe hesitating on putting something out, sharing something, um, maybe working on something again. But if no one else tells you, please do it. We need it. It's exactly what we need, in fact. So you figuring something out, you trying something new, that's what we need. We need the permission to do that for ourselves. We need to know that it's going to be okay. We need to know that, like, actually, if you want to be happy, we got to do it different. And you're showing us one of the many ways that we can do it differently. You're showing us that it's going to work. Woo! People used to be like, ugh, we have to do it this way because otherwise we're just going to fall flat on our face and we're not going to be able to get up. And you're showing us that the wrong choice, the delusional choice is being realistic, is keeping ourselves small, is doing what other people expect us to do. Because, yeah, everyone else is doing what's expected of them. So that's not what the world needs. We have more than enough people doing what they're told. We have more than enough people who are keeping themselves small and settling and, not pushing past what they know. And you going outside of your comfort zone, venturing into the unknown, trying it differently is exactly what the world needs. Oof. So I love that. And I appreciate you so much. Keep going, okay? And I'm going to be here to just remind you of how amazing you're doing and how we need it. Maybe this will be the next one, but like, no one can do it like you. Let me say, like, very few people can do what you do, and no one can do it like you. So don't worry that, like, oh, no one else is doing it like this, or there's like only a few people. That's just how it is sometimes, okay? That's how it's going to be until how you do it becomes standard operating procedure for everyone else. So, can you believe in yourself enough to get us to that point? Because we're almost there. We're right on time. It's going to work out perfectly. You've been showing us that. I love that. All right, my darlings. I think I've delivered the message. Let me know what you think. All right. And yeah, I'll talk to you, Earth Angels, soon. Okay. Like, comment, subscribe, share this with someone who you think, is exactly what the world needs and just needs a little confirmation from a brilliant, sexy, ethereal Black woman. Yeah. All right. I'll talk to you guys soon. Love you so much. Like, comment, subscribe. And I will talk to you, Earth Angels, tomorrow.